Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm back in Roblox South Florida, and this video is kind of different from other videos. We're gonna be doing a graphics comparison video. So basically, I'm gonna be playing South Florida on the lowest graphics settings. Then we're gonna move over to medium, which is halfway, and then we're gonna go down to full-on max graphics, and then finally we're gonna be doing ultra reshades enabled. So if you've been watching my channel for a while, please do consider subscribing and dropping a like on this video. It means a lot. I'm trying to hit 12,000 subscribers before the end of this year, and yeah, but if we could do that, guys, that'd be insane. And let's hop right into the video now. So first of all, I'm actually gonna explain what we're gonna do. So we're not just gonna be driving around with low graphics. We're gonna be checking out different areas of the map with low graphics to see how it looks with the different graphics settings. I guess I made my way down to this area and put my graphics on 1, the lowest we can go, and we're just gonna look at the game. Look how bad this game looks on low. I know some people actually play like this because they can't run the game. You know, their PC can't really handle the game, so they have to play like this. So you guys can see, it's like hard to see where anything is. Like, you kind of have to know where you're going. So let's say I'm driving down here. I'm like, oh, there's Starbucks. Okay, let's drive down there. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of difficult to see, which is why one graphics is not really the best. Let's try to hop into a building here. Let's pull up the Starbucks down here and see what it's like to drive over here. Well, actually, yeah. Let's go down to Starbucks. It's really difficult to tell where you're going, but you can kind of see some of the roads, so it's not terrible. So if we go down to Starbucks, but you're gonna get like super good performance right here. So let's hop into Starbucks. You can drive around, so you can see you can still kind of roleplay at buildings and stuff because the entire thing loads in. So you know, you can park or whatever, and then you can go inside. And as you go inside, everything's here, and you can actually still roleplay. I mean, it's not terrible. You can still play the game. However, I would say like driving down on roads and stuff is kind of sketchy because you can't really see too far ahead of you. But yeah. And there's actually one other area of the map that I want to show you guys real quick. Actually, two areas of the map. I want to show you guys the Seaside Bar and Yale, which is one of the more super detailed buildings in the game. So let's hop right in and check our look. So you can see here, it doesn't look terrible. It looks decent in here still. There's still a bit like that jaggediness along like the edges, because that's what happens basically when you learn the graphics. Roblox does not smoothen out edges as higher graphics settings. But let's move on to the last area here, which is going to be the water park, which I want to show you guys how this looks like. This water park is a pretty huge area of the map, and I'm not sure if yeah. So if you look right here, it's kind of hard to load in or render in stuff. So if you actually run in some, it will eventually load in, but since it's a bigger area of the map, it's kind of hard to see specific parts. So like, I mean, you can still see it, but it's just as you run, things will then start loading in. So it's kind of difficult to play, and you can see there's still a bit of lighting here, so it's not terrible, right? You can still get this like little cool effect here. It's on low graphics, and you zoom in like this. You know, you can make people think you have higher graphics, but that's on lowest graphics settings. We're gonna go down to 5 graphic settings, or halfway 5 right here. Boom! As you guys can see, now you can see a lot more stuff. More things are spawning in, more shadows, less jaggediness. There's still some, but it's not as bad. And you know, the lighting is a little better now, and the render distance is not terrible. You can actually you can see farther down around the map, and as you guys can see, it's literally the exact same except just nicer looking. You can see more. And now let's go down to the road. Let's go drive our car. Let's get our car out. As you can see, I want to show you guys the road real quick, because as you will notice, the textures on the road kind of fade out as the distance get further and further away. Let's hop right into our car now and die, because this car is, I don't know what happened there, but the car broke. Okay, we'll hop back into the car now. Please don't break. Okay, there you go, finally. Alright, let's go driving. Let's actually slam this. Okay, so as you see, we're driving down and try to go over here. As you will notice, the road, you can now see more buildings and stuff spawning in. So this is a much more playable experience. So again, if you don't have the best PC, but you can still crank it up to halfway, then that would be recommended, because can actually see stuff. And also this car, I don't know, it's just not it doesn't have tire track marks, so that's not because of the graphics or anything. It's just the car's like that. They didn't make it or something, I don't know, but that's just a missing feature of the car. However, as you can see, the foliage and stuff are here. You know, you can still drive around and play the game pretty good. Yeah, so now let's go ahead and switch it up to the full maximum graphics settings. This is what a lot of people play. Now I know some people actually play on 9. 9 will look as good as full, and it just has a little bit more jaggedness to it. Like you can hardly tell the difference, but it's there. But let's talk about the full graphics. All right, so full graphics, here it is. This is like without reshades or anything. As you can see, this is how normally you're supposed to play Roblox games, because normally you don't have reshades. So you'll play it on full graphics, and it looks pretty good here actually. Obviously with Roblox, you know, there's still gonna be like the distance is gonna be looking weird down there, because this is Roblox. It's not like Forza or anything. So there's gonna be some like jaggedy looking stuff in the distance, but close up everything should look pretty good and smooth. So let's hop into a building right here. Now I know a lot of people already know what full graphics looks like. You probably already experienced full Roblox graphics, or you've already seen YouTube videos, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on this right here. But let's just crash right here and go into Starbucks. Let's run right in. So as you can see in here, you can actually see a lot more areas of the map. So if I go like this is what you can see. You see a lot of areas. Now if I go down to like 1 graphics, as you can see, we're limited to what you can see. It's pretty bad, but you can still see your general direction. You can still see an area, okay? You can still see your area. You're in like a little square of an area. Then you go down to 5, and it actually opens up a little bit more foliage and details to the map. A little bit more buildings start showing up, but you're still seeing kind of this little square. Then if I do to 9, which is like kind of like full, there's still gonna be some missing stuff here and there because it's not full graphics. And then if I go down to 10, full maxed out 10, a lot more shadows, a lot more details start showing up in the map. But of course, because of Roblox, there's actually like a render limit to what you can see. Also, this Roblox South Florida has like a rendering system where you have to drive to the specific area for it to be rendered in. That's for performance and stuff. But as you guys can see, at full graphics, everything looks pretty nice. There's not much to look at here other than the map looks the graphics looks good for Roblox. But now if we want to actually go down to the I forgot to do the water park. Let's take a look at the water park here in full graphics. As you can see, if I'm standing on this side of the water park, I actually can see all the way down to the end of the water park over there. So, and if I go down to here, I actually gets a little better. You're able to see the full area of the water park and experience it in its full glory or whatever. So it's not terrible. Now let's go down to reshades enable. This is what I call the ultra. Basically, as you're able to see here, we now have like the floors kind of reflecting and stuff. The lighting is a little better. Shadows are nicer. There is still gonna be jaggedness to the map. This specific area is very resource demanding because of all this stuff here. So let's actually so I'm just gonna go right here and look at the area real quick, and then let's take a look at the water. So this is actual water here. As you guys can see, we're swimming around in it. Pretty cool, I guess. But let's go down to the road system real quick. So let's hop into like there. So here it is. As you guys can see, road system here. And let's go into a building first with the reshades. So as you guys can now see, here's like inside a building, how detailed this actually looks. Looks like someone just recently mopped the floor, or it just looks like some shiny floor. Here's the wall. You can actually see your reflectings on the wall, which in real life you probably wouldn't be able to, but and there's the glass. You can't really see much through the glass or see any reflectance on the glass, but pretty cool. Alright, so let's hop in a car real quick. Let's just drive this through here. Underrated car, by the way, right here. Okay, well, what is happening with the cars today? What is happening? Actually, every time I hop in a car, it just decides to die on me. Okay, so look how nice because I know I get a lot of comments like, how do you get your game to look that good and stuff? It's just reshades. I might have to make an updated video on this because the last method kind of died, broke, or whatever. But yeah, as you guys can see, it looks pretty nice. Like, if you have a good gaming PC, a good PC with good graphics card and everything, your CPU as well, don't forget that, and RAM, because I know you do need good amount of RAM for this kind of stuff. But if you do have that and you want to take your Roblox game to the next level, I would definitely recommend to install some reshades and just play with that, because it makes the Roblox experience a little better. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I have. As you guys can see, the graphics comparison there really went from like 0 to 100 real fast in terms of, you know, looks of the game. But yeah, guys, so like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm trying to get to 12k subs. If you guys could subscribe, that would mean a lot. Drop a like on the video, check out some of my other videos, and as always, guys, I'll see you all in the next video.